That's Matt Getter with Sherlock Home Inspections. Phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address is yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is Saturday, June 24th, 2023. The address we're inspecting today is 825 Northeast Fairway Lane, Canby, Oregon, 97013. We are about to perform a video inspection of the property's main sewer line through the side yard exterior cleanout. The equipment being used today is the Rigid Sea Snake. This is one of the best sewer cameras on the market today. Before we begin this video inspection, it's been noted some age sewer pipes made out of clay, concrete, cast iron, asbestos, and Orangeburg may be in good working order and may never have had a clogged or sewer backup before. However, due to real estate transactions, attorneys, and lawsuits, Sherlock Home Inspections must recommend the following to meet the current codes. All sewer pipes should be watertight, made out of cast iron, ABS, 3034 or HDPE pipe, allow prohibit fittings and couplers. All sewer pipes should be free from breaks, offsets, separations, tree roots, bellies, and party sewers. Sherlock Home Inspections recommends replacing any sewer pipe that does not meet these specifications. Here we go. We are in cast iron piping. We are running some water from the laundry room sink to ensure that our pipe is watertight and is going to remain watertight throughout this inspection. So right off the bat, right from the get-go, we would recommend, even if the sewer line passes today, we would recommend having a sewer scope every 2 to 3 years. Keeping an eye on this pipe. This is a 1960s sewer pipe in the moist northwest soil all day long, every day. So keep our fingers crossed it just keeps on going and going, but most likely we'll need some attention in the future. Almost immediately, so after a couple of feet, we transition. Looks like we're transitioning to concrete. And at that connection, you see some pretty good wear, some pretty heavy wear there. So this is an area that may need to be straightened out at some point. There you can see, yeah, we're pretty worn. We're pretty worn where the two sections of piping come together. So typically in an older concrete pipe, this is always the area that wears out kind of first, where the two sections of pipe fit together. So definitely nearing the end of life there. And then there was another one right here. You can kind of see. So the joints are going to be the areas that always wear out first. So getting pretty worn through there. That's the one. You can see kind of at every joint. Unfortunately, we're seeing some pretty heavy duty wear. So we started in cast iron and we immediately went to concrete. Again, at the bottom of the screen, you can see the seal, and again, it's pretty worn through there. Looks like our pitch is changing here. So we've had a pretty good downhill pitch until we get to this spot here. So at 35 feet, we're going a little bit flat with the pipe. You can see the water change. So we've got a belly in the line, unfortunately. So 35 feet, camera head goes underwater. And we come out of it. So it's not very big, but there's a 2 to 3 foot belly, and again, coming out of it you can see the pretty heavy wear. So the pipe is definitely showing its age, 1960s. Average life on these is about 35 to 45 years. It looks like the city has maybe put in some piping, so it looks like they put in new piping for their responsibility, so that's good news. But the bad news is there's roots coming in right there. So good news, bad news. And of course, before closing, we'd recommend passing the video and the report on to a drain repair specialist to identify and to deem necessary repairs. And then also it'd be wise to maybe check with the city to see, since this is coming in at their connection with the sewer pipe, whose responsibility this would be. And then, like I said, the city, it looks like the city, they're notorious for using this material. It's the green 3034 PVC type material. So I'm guessing the city has got into some replacement of their sewer piping already. Then we're going to reach the end of the line here, so we'll say 71 feet to the city lateral. So we started in cast iron. We were only in cast iron for a little bit, then we went to concrete, we went to 3034, and we dropped in the city lateral at 71 feet. So this would be officially the end of buyer-owner responsibility in this line. But it does look like maybe the Clean Water Services, the city of Canby or whatever, has replaced maybe the lateral piping and then the branches off of that. But like I said, unfortunately, at that connection where the new piping meets the old house piping, there is some root penetration happening there. And then really the wear in the concrete pipe is kind of concerning, just based on the overall age of everything and the wear, the condition. It looks like that it's something that's coming down the line for replacement or repair pretty quickly. So before closing, we would recommend passing the video and the report on to a drain repair specialist to deem necessary repairs based on the heavy aging and wear in the concrete piping especially, and then root penetration. I'm going to turn off the water and the microphone, drain everything out, look at the pipe one more time in reverse. Okay, I have turned off the water. We're going to look at the pipe one more time in reverse. For the most part, the water has been drained out. There'll still be some residual stuff making its way through. So it should be completely stopped momentarily.